When I moved to Barcelona after living in Split, Croatia for 5 months, I'll be honest, the adjustment was a lot. Between navigating Spanish bureaucracy and figuring out how not to accidentally overpay for everything, it felt overwhelming to say the least. Luckily, I had a secret weapon, my partner, who has been living here for 7 years and patiently showed me the ropes, not just the boring paperwork stuff, but the everyday life hacks that actually make settling in bearable. Now it's my turn to pass it on. If you've just landed in Barcelona and have no idea where to start, don't worry. In this video, I've put together the ultimate cheat sheet to help you live like a local in this beautiful but occasionally wallet-draining city. From saving money and avoiding tourist traps to finding the hidden gems, this guide has got you covered. Stick around because your future self and your bank account will thank you. Let's get started. Your first golden rule: Wednesdays are your new favorite day of the week. Why? Because movie tickets drop from 9 euros to a much more reasonable 6 euros. It's like the cinema gods decided to throw us a bone midweek when we're all questioning our life choices anyway. Pro tip within a pro tip: always hunt for that magical Vose option if you want movies in their original English version. Trust me, watching Mission Impossible movies dubbed in Spanish hits different, and not in a good way. Oh, and once a year in June, the Fiesta del Cine happens and tickets drop to 3 euros and 50 cents from Monday to Thursday. This year, it's happening on June 2nd until June 5th, so mark your calendars, people. Check out fiestadelcine.com and prepare to binge watch everything. Now let's talk transportation hacks that actually work. Tired of those flimsy paper transport tickets that give up on life after 3 uses? Well, getting your plastic Metro card isn't exactly rocket science, but it does require going to Plaza España with your passport or TIE card in hand, paying 5 euros, and voila, you're a real commuter. Recharge it using the TMB app like the Metro savvy local you were always meant to be. Another thing, forget those overpriced hop-on, hop-off tourist buses. Regular public transport will get you everywhere you need to go without the shame of wearing a "I'm a tourist" sign around your neck. But before you get too excited, here's a critical life hack. Always, and I mean always, validate your card when you hop on public transport. Those 100 euro fines are no joke, and the inspectors pop up more often than your ex sliding into your DMs. Random checks are their specialty, so don't be that person. Alternatively, if you love cycling but have commitment issues, then bicycling is your answer at 50 euros per year. You get 30 minutes of free pedaling, then a mandatory 10-minute timeout, and then another 30 minutes. Electric bikes cost 35 cents extra, but sometimes treating yourself is damn worth it. Moving on, do you need a cheap ride to the airport? You've got options, and some won't even cost you a cent. First is the A1 A2 shuttle bus. It's direct, reliable, and costs around 7 euro 50 cents. This option is great if you want convenience without breaking the bank. Next is the Metro L line or the Orange line. If you've got the T-Usual Metro card, it's completely free. Third option is Bus 46. It leaves from Plaza España and stops at both Terminals 1 and 2. Use with your Metro card, so it's basically free, but this option is best to use if you're not in a rush. Lastly, there's Cabify. If you're running late or loaded with luggage, this is your best bet for a stress-free door-to-door ride. So whether you've got time to kill or a flight to catch in 45 minutes, there's a wallet-friendly option for you. Lastly, have you heard about the Google Maps conspiracy alert? Major bus routes like H12 and H16 are no longer visible in Google Maps because they were removed from the app to address tourist overcrowding. Switch to Apple Maps to see all your options, or just embrace the chaos and ask locals. They're surprisingly helpful. Let's move on to cultural experiences. Crazy about Picasso? You can go visit the Picasso Museum for free every Thursdays from 5 p.m. onwards. But here's the catch. Booking only opens 4 days before, so set those phone reminders unless you enjoy disappointment with a side of FOMO. And here's a secret that will make you feel like you've cracked the Da Vinci Code. You don't need to pay €1.50 to get to the top floor of the arenas. Just waltz inside, take the escalators or the elevators up, and boom, gorgeous panoramic views of Montjuic and Plaza España without spending a cent. Now on to the boring but necessary stuff. Do you want a library card? Hit up any public library in Barcelona with your TA. Ask at the front desk to sign up, and as simple as that, you're in the literary club. You'll walk out with your own card that gives you access to all libraries across Catalonia and not just Barcelona. With your card comes perks like borrowing books, free Wi-Fi, study spaces, and events like workshops, language exchanges, etc. So don't forget to check your local library schedule. As for public healthcare registration, if you qualify, your designated clinic depends on where you live, so check your nearest Catsalut. Bring your tia and padron and you're all sorted. Bonus tip, annual flu shots are available with just an appointment. They will probably offer you a COVID shot too, but you can politely decline if that is not your vibe. Enough about the boring stuff and let's talk shopping. Here's how to shop like a local. First, let's talk grocery shopping hierarchy. Mercadona is your reliable best friend who never lets you down. On Sundays, when Mercadona is closed, Condis and Dia have your back. Are you addicted to coffee? Before you buy, know that if you're paying more than €2 for a normal-sized cafe con leche, you're being robbed in broad daylight. Now, on to personal care hack. Skip supermarket for personal care essentials and head straight to Druni or Primor. Your wallet will thank you. As for shopping deals, keep your eyes peeled for Dia Sin IVA. That's your golden ticket to an automatic 21% discount. It's like finding money in your old jeans, but better. Way better. If you don't fancy shopping, let's talk summer vibes and hidden gems. Sala Montjuic Outdoor Cinema during summer is absolutely mandatory. Movies under the stars with a view of the city? Yes, please. It's like regular cinema but with more magic and fewer sticky floors. If you don't like movies, perhaps you'd love a park with a twist. Then head on to Park Laberinto de Horta and challenge your friends to a maze race. The winner or the fastest to get out of the maze gets eternal bragging rights and maybe a gelato. And another thing, don't snub El Corte Inglés Food Plaza on the top floor because it isn't tourist bait. It's actually decent food with a view. Sometimes, stereotypes exist for good reasons. Can't get enough and want more? Here are day trip adventures without breaking the bank. Are you a solo traveler? Download the BCN Trips app and join group excursions for a fee. It beats awkward small talk with hostel roommates about splitting Uber cost. Now, if you want to go to Montserrat on your own or with a friend, take the train from Plaza España station to Montserrat. Trains depart hourly and the journey takes approximately 1 hour. Finally, are you planning to do some outlet shopping? You can go to Villa de Cans. It's accessible with your trusty transport card via bus or train. And then there's also La Roca Village that requires a €22 round-trip shuttle bus. But if you're serious about your designer bargain hunting, it's worth the splurge. And there you have it. These hacks have saved me countless euros and even more embarrassing tourist moments. Use these hacks wisely, validate those Metro cards religiously, and remember, Wednesday movie nights are now a lifestyle and not just a suggestion. Do you have questions or better yet, more Barcelona life hacks that you'd want to share? Drop them in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more honest conversations about living in Barcelona. Hasta luego!